My name is Anthony Parker, and I'm doing my presentation on acid rain. Life with acid rain. Acid rain is precipitation that's caused by unusual acid, obviously in the name acid rain. It causes forests and ecosystem to burn down, statues to look different. There's pros and cons to acid rain though. How humans survive with acid rain. Acid rain is a form of precipitation with acidic components. Acidic acid rain affects buildings, animals, ecosystems, and more. Acid rain usually has a pH balance between 4.2 and 4.4. Acid rain is sulfuric and nitric that fall to the ground from the atmosphere in wet or dry forms. Here's two pictures showing how the rains fall on the trees and how the trees react to the acid rain. Who discovered acid rain and how? Acid rain was discovered by Robert Angus Smith in 1960. He measured high levels of acidity in the rain falling. The phrase acid rain was first used by Robert Angus Smith during his investigation of rainwater chemistry near industrial cities in England and Scotland. Here's pictures of Robert Angus Smith. He was born in 1814. Here's a couple movements that were created to stop acid rain. You have the ARP, the Acid Rain Program, and the Clear Act Program. The Clear Act Program was passed in 1970, and the Acid Rain Program was passed in 1995. The Acid Rain Program was way more successful than the Clear Act Program. Here's a picture of estimated costs and benefits of Clear Air Act by 2020. So on the y-axis, you have the dollars, and on the x-axis, you have the total costs, the total benefits, benefits avoided, mortality, and so forth. Here's two pictures of what acid rain does to statues. On the left, you have George Washington before and after, and on the right, you have another statue. Notice that when acid rain touched the statues, the face and the structure of the statues changed. And all right, chemistry that's involved with acid rain. Acid rain results when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are taken into the atmosphere and transported by wind air currents. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form sulfuric and nitric acids in the air. The biggest source of acid rain producing pollutants comes from power plants that burn coal to produce electricity, as well as cars, trucks, buses, and construction vehicles. Here are two pictures involving the chemistry aspect of it. So on the top, you have the chemical processes involved in acid rain. So you got the sulfuric acid mixing with the nitric oxide. And on the bottom, you have the picture of the power plant releasing the gas into the air, the nitric oxide and the sulfur oxide mixing with the air currents and dropping to the earth as precipitation. Here's a better explanation of how it works. So you have the acidic gases released into the atmosphere from the power plants. The gases are carried upwards by the wind. The gases combine with water droplets to form the acids, and the acid rain drops back to the ground, causing the trees and other stuff to maneuver and break down. Roles other experts played dealing with acid rain. Cars, trucks are major sources of pollutants that cause acid rain, so car manufacturers are required to reduce nitrogen oxides and other pollutants. Scientists actually found different ways to reduce the amount of sulfur dioxide released from coal burning power plants. pros and cons of acid rain. So effects of acid rain are complex and include positive effects on global warming. And acid rain can be extremely harmful to forests, people, animals, plants, etc. Here's another picture of some graveyard stones of when acid rain touched them. Notice they changed colors. In conclusion, there are both positive and negative things about acid rain. Acid rain is a precipitation that has unusual acid that falls from the ground when mixed with different chemicals that burns the forests and ecosystems and hurts people, plants, animals, and etc. Here are my references.